guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check it out. This is an insurance package. I don't know if you've ever seen something like this before. I've never seen anything quite like it. I've heard of long-term food storage, but this was something different. I did a little research on it, and it turns out these are mainly used for like lifeboats, boats in general. Long-term storage of very compact, high-caloric, I don't know how to pronounce that properly, I guess, food. And so let's go ahead and open this up. It is a compressed food pack that's encased in a metal container for long-term storage. The expiration date on this is comical, actually. It's so far in the future. And I'll go ahead and open both these up. All right, well, here is what you get. You can see it, I got it on the table here. Inside, it says best by March 18th, 2044. Inside are these. And there are actually 4 bars in each one of these vacuum sealed packages. And then it has this nice container to kind of keep those packages safe. So I'll slide that off to the side there. And on the side here, it talks about the nutrients. 2 servings per container, that would be 1 bar. So 2 bars is 2 servings. 230 calories per bar. So you get 460 out of just this package, which is like eating a Big Mac. That's about the same amount of calories. Total fat is 9 grams, saturated fat 4 grams, trans fat 0 grams, cholesterol 0 grams. Sodium is thankfully low, 115 milligrams, only 5% of your daily requirements. Total carbohydrates 33 grams, dietary fibers 1 gram, sugar is 9 gram, and protein is 5 gram. And then it's got a barcode on there, or like a QR code. I don't play with those, so I really can't tell you what to do. And it says ready to serve after opening, store at normal room temperature, and it says it's manufactured by the Ocean Food Company, and it is made in China. And it says for sports persons, dieters, and vegetarians. I'll tell you what it's normally used for here in the United States. These are used for boats. Yeah, you put this on a sailboat and something goes terribly wrong, you break a mast or something like that, you have food to last a good long time. This is the most condensed survival food you can get because it takes up so little space. I mean, that's a burger. Is it a tasty burger? We're going to find out together. But I have eaten similar products to this before. We have a bunch that we picked up years ago when we had a boat. Not a fancy boat, mind you, but a small boat, and I figured that'd be cool to have. Also, when I bought them, we used them for camping, stuff like that. You go hiking with this, and if you have an issue and end up not being able to return back to your campsite and have to spend the night in the wilderness, at least you can have a meal to keep your energy up so that you can get back to wherever you need to be or wait it out until help arrives for you. They don't weigh hardly anything. What's the weight of 200 grams, so not a whole lot of weight going on there. They don't take up a ton of room in a backpack, so you can put 4 or 5 of these in here and survive, 4 days with some calories, some intake, something to keep your stomach full. Because I've gone days without eating, unfortunately, and it doesn't feel too good. Although you get a boost of energy after the 3rd day. That's about all I can tell you that's positive about that. Ingredients, again, I'm going to go through it just in case it's different than the outer box. 60% vegetable oil, flour, sugar, glucose syrup, water, salt, raising agent, and sodium carbonate. It does contain wheat, so if you have a wheat allergy, this isn't for you. It's ready to eat as soon as you open it, and that's it. So let's go ahead and open one of these things up. I picked these up this time around. I picked them up because we live in weird times, that's why. This channel isn't a prepper channel or a survivalist channel, but I'm also believe in insurance. And this is insurance. What if we have to go? What if there's a disruption in the food supply? What if something happens and we're not able to get food? This is insurance. This will hold us over for, I would imagine, probably 2 weeks. There's 20 of these in each. So if you had 3 of these a day, yeah, probably 2 weeks. Okay. Well, let's find out what it is like. So when I was in the Army, the old green MREs were a big thing, and they had oatmeal bars. They were really actually kind of tasty. Wow, these are like triple wrap. Let me pull one of these out of here. There we go. So they're freeze dry or vacuum sealed in Mylar, which is really a good long-term storage thing. It's the same product that the military MREs are in. But then inside of it, it is also in a plastic, like a thinner cellophane wrapper. So if I can get it open here without eating some cellophane. Oh, and each one is separate. Wow. Well, I'll have to use a knife to cut it open. I'll say that they are well wrapped, well preserved in that sense. There we go. And I remember the other ones that we got were very crumbly. Once you got into them and started eating them, they kind of broke apart. And I'll bet you that's probably the case here. Hard to place that smell. Just kind of a non-offensive, doesn't smell of preservatives. Kind of a nutty smell, I guess I would go with. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. I'll tell you what I need though is some water to go with it, because it does take a little bit of that moisture out of your mouth. I like them. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not offensive in any way. Tastes like an oatmeal cookie or a sugar crack. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. Around Christmas time, those sugar cookies. That's exactly what it tastes like. A big condensed, maybe, version of a sugar cookie. It's obviously not light and fluffy. It's very dense. It does break apart pretty easily, so I'll have to clean up that later on. But no, not bad at all. Cool. Well, I don't want you to think that the sky is falling is where this channel is headed in life, but I do want you to realize that food is like insurance. Having a little bit of this on hand, whether you're camping, whether you throw a couple bars or a couple of sealed packages in the back of your car. And here's where I'm going to leave this story. Gosh, it's got to be close to 10 years ago now. I was on a highway and there was an 18-wheeler wreck that wiped out the whole side of traffic. I mean, real bad. And it was in a rural area. No way to back up, no way to go forward. Dead stop. And we were there. 8 hours, 9 hours, I think it was. I read a book until the sun went down. I ran the car occasionally to keep some of the heat off of me. And I had one bottle of soda, so that was cool. I had something to drink. But boy, it would have been nice because it was right around dinner time when I got stuck in traffic. And it would have been nice to have something like that in the trunk that I could have had a little bit to eat. It comforts you in times when things aren't going the way they should be. I'll leave a link to where you can pick these things up, and I can't pronounce the name unfortunately, but I'll leave a link to where you can get it. I can tell you that I don't find any reason why you wouldn't want to eat one of these things. They taste just fine. It's not. That's the other problem is some of these companies that sell food that they're like, oh, it's long-term storage. It tastes like dog. It doesn't taste good, but this one tastes fine. Anyway, I shouldn't be talking with my mouth full. I'll leave a link, like I said, and I will see you next time. Take care.